What's going on, everybody? Jonathan, BNC Retrievers. Welcome to the Backyard Retriever series. As I mentioned in our intermediate videos, this series was developed by us just to give the average everyday Joe, Jane, the chance to train their own gun dog. When me and Court were coming up, got our first couple of dogs, we didn't have the money to send them off, so we just decided to do it ourselves. And after a few years of training dogs, training our own dogs, and gathering information from various sources, we decided to show y'all how we do it at absolutely no cost to y'all. This series is going to be focused on the beginner part. We've done an intermediate series. It's going to be in the same. It'll be in a different playlist on our YouTube channel. But if you're brand new to dogs or the retriever world, you just got a new duck dog or a dog that you want to hunt with, this is going to be for y'all. And this video, we're just going to be talking about some stuff just to start out with. A few things that you'll need to get going. So you picked up your new Labrador, Boykin Spaniel, whatever, and you want to train your dog yourself. So what's some things you're going to need? Well, the first thing you're going to need is some time, you're going to need patience, and you're just going to need to have a sense of determination and drive to do it, because you and your dog are in it in it together. It's not just him or her, it's not just you, it's both y'all. Y'all have to work as a team. So you have to have a sense of teamwork when you're doing this. A few material things that you'll need, though, to start off with. You won't want to start training your dog until formally training your dog until about 3 to 4 months. Now, I lean more toward the 4 months old because I'm always a big proponent of let your puppies be puppies. You don't need to get them out, expect them to sit, hear, heel, and retrieve perfectly. When you first get your dog, your main focus needs to be socializing and just letting them have fun. If you don't know what socializing is, that's just letting your dog get out and about with you. Let them experience new things, different sounds, different environments, different people, and it pretty much just boosts their personality per se and gives them a chance to learn and take the new world in. It also drives out a little fear. A lot of dogs are skittish to be in boats or cars and trucks. That's because their owners didn't, or the trainers didn't, socialize them well. Here comes some wind if you can't hear me. But material things, you've got your dog's 3 or 4 months old, and you're ready to start training. We're always going to start with the basics. Even in intermediate work, we always kind of start with basics. Every morning on our intermediate dogs, advanced dogs, we always run through basics, sit, stay, hear, heel, all that kind of stuff. And then we'll work into the advanced stuff that we're going to do that day. But you're just starting out, you got a dog 3 or 4 months old, and we're going to go over some things that you need. Very first thing you're going to need is just a simple, obviously your dog will have a collar, and you'll just need a simple leash. I like the slip leashes because that kind of drives in the whole force or pressure per se for more advanced training. But you can find them anywhere. They're all online, Amazon. I got this from Rural King. It's just a simple slip cord. If your dog gets away from it, it'll pull, create pressure around them, and that kind of teaches them not to get away from you. You'll need this especially when you're talking about heeling and sitting. Once you kind of advance into sitting and heeling and staying, you'll want to extend your distances, but also maintain control of your dog. You'll want to try to grab you a 30-foot check cord. This was one. This isn't a fancy one. There's some fancier ones out there that float and stuff. This isn't a fancy one. This is just 30 feet of rope with a clip on it and tied into a knot. So they're fairly inexpensive. Any hardware store can get you some rope. Get about 20 or 30 feet, and that's for when you're working on your dogs. You can make them sit, and you back away, and if you need to give them a little tug, you can give them a little tug with it. So 30-foot check cord. You'll need some bumpers, obviously, for when we start worrying about marks, but this doesn't really, you want to start bumpers early too, not so much as formal retrieving, but as like a hut-pup retrieve. When you get done training, you have a good day, you can film some hut-pup retrieves just to play with them and stuff like that. So get you 1 or 2 bumpers to start off with. As you get more advanced stuff, you'll obviously need more bumpers. And last on my list, per se, everybody's list is different. The last on your list is a whistle. If somebody would have told me to train Tucker and Murphy with a whistle while I'm training them with sit and stay in here, I would have loved it. But I had to retrain them on the whistle commands. When you're training your dogs, and you'll see in the upcoming videos, the whistle command, we're going to incorporate the whistle and the word sit and hear at the same time. That way, when we're in the field, we're not screaming here, here. We're just giving them a, and that'll get them here. You're not screaming and yelling all over the marsh. More things will come. You'll need more things as we go. But for these first few videos, just make sure you get you a good leash, get you a whistle, get you a bumper or something that you can throw around in the yard with. And if you can, get you a 30-foot check cord, and let's get this going. The first video we're going to be doing after this will be just getting the dog on Ellie on the leash and just kind of getting her used to walking at the heel, and we'll try to get her starting to sit, okay? And we'll show you how we do that. Stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and if there is post notifications, and let us know if you have any questions or concerns about all this. You can contact us at bcretrievers@gmail.com, or you can find us on Instagram at bcretrievers. Thanks.